Let me tell you about some of the newest features on the SAP One Support Launchpad. Let me kick off this session with the Early Watch Alert Workspace. In the old days, how many of you remember this much unloved report? 40 pages of guff which was hardly ever read by anybody. Here's the difference between the old world and the new world. In the new world, we navigate to the SAP Early Watch Alert Workspace. That will launch a very nice panel which shows all your systems on the one page. So over here you can find out the severity across the entire landscape of some of the most common type of issues which happen to an SAP system. So let's launch one of these systems and have a look at the type of data which I can pull straight away. So navigating from the top, I get a very nice display which shows system metrics, HANA database metrics, application server metrics, and if you're lucky enough to switch on the embedded analytics inside your HANA engine, you have a number of different metrics based on how well the HANA is doing. So in this particular example, I can have a look at the load profile based on the number of navigation steps. Over here, I can have a look at my processing chains. So this is the number of runs of the processing chains. Over here, I can have a look at the top queries. Let's do it based on database load. So they're the queries coming through. And then perhaps the loading of data coming through, so number of records coming through. So navigating backwards, these are the metrics for the system. So the response time, the activity, the database growth, and the alert history. Then if we launch the database metrics, CPU, memory, as you would expect, any downtime. The application servers, I can show the CPU rating, the memory rating, the number of users, and the number of transactions. I would expect to see the number of transactions come through on an independently manageable graph. So over here, I can start cutting and dicing my way. So I can start sorting by average DB time and looking into just the transactions which I'm interested in myself. If you've switched on Fury, you can actually track some UI-based metrics. Over here, I'm tracking the gateway errors. Over here, I'm tracking the number of UI5 applications, the ICF, the communication framework, and the number of gateway errors.